Conference season is here. The Bulls host Tulsa 3 games this weekend. Welcome to another edition of the Coach Ken Eriksen Show. Along with the coach, I'm Jim Luck. We should have a great weekend coming up. Very critical games for the Bulls as they take on Tulsa. Bulls are just back from Houston, and Coach, that was a challenge weather-wise. You couldn't play the first day, wound up having to play the 2 games late in the weekend, and a challenging start to the conference season.
Yeah, not a good day for you to have a bad day. You know, I mean, when we played poorly, if I say we played poorly that whole day, we played poorly that whole day, and we still had a great chance to win, which was the crazy part. We were flat coming out in the first inning of the first game, which to me was amazing. We had such a great warm up, we had a great attitude going into it, and I have no explanation for it except possibly we could be tired from playing 21 games in 18 days. You know, 3 days prior to that series opening up, and I think it might have caught up to us a little bit. I don't know, but you know, Houston did a good job of pounding the strike zone. They had some timely hitting. We just couldn't get a break when we hit the ball. Well, we hit it right at them, and we hit it in crucial situations. So it's a great game to play. That's why you play it. And you don't bet the board at Vegas and those type of things. So we come back this weekend, and after about 3 days off now, to get a little rest and recovery, we'll see how we respond.
That's a fairly long time in season to give your players the time off.
Yeah, well, we're either going to find out I'm either going to be a genius or an idiot. So, and my wife would venture to say the idiot's probably the better part of that whole statement. But they need a break, and mentally and physically, for a team to spend pretty much every day together for 28 straight days, and they're a great group of girls, and they've proven it. But you do need a break to get away and worry about the studies. You got finals coming up and so forth, and just get away from the field, and we'll see what happens.
Well, the Bulls have a great overall record. They're 28-10. They are hitting the ball well, hitting some home runs, stealing those bases, as Coach told us they would at the beginning of the year. And you're getting some solid pitching, too. We've talked a lot about pitching. We haven't talked quite as much about one pitcher, Susan Wysocki. She has really stepped up. What's been the key to her success this year?
Continuation of maturing, in all honesty. You know, she's got the physical tools for that position. And now the aspect of learning how to pitch and how to take your craft seriously, and it's an everyday type of thing. So to get young people in here, whether it's in baseball or softball, that have gone through showcases and they don't get in competition enough at the younger ages. So when they come in here and they see that it's competitive, you're really trying to win ball games every day. It's not just you're going out there throwing the gloves on and it's a girls club or a social club. It's got to be competitive. And I think the maturation of Susan over the last year is starting to take hold of it. She's still got a long way to go. But any time that you can start to get competitive in your first 2 years of college, I think bodes well for the future.
Offensively, putting up some numbers. Leanne Spivey's about off the charts with what she is doing, but a lot of support as well. A player like Monica Santos, who started off really slowly this year, has caught fire, been a really valuable part of this offense as well. You
know, the 2 names that you just brought up are exactly where the conversation with Susan was going. You know, I mean, if we can get to that level mentally that Spivey has, and Monica Santos, people that play with passion every single day. They take it as serious business every single day. They try to get their craft better, but they're competitive. You know, they want to win each pitch. They want to win each moment. And, you know, you can be the nicest people in the world, and that's great. And we'll have a great bunch of fun and so forth, but those young ladies are the epitome of what we've done here in the past, and that's competitive every single day, and it pays off. You see what's happening. And Momo, she had a little bit of struggles earlier in the year. More than anything else, it was herself, not letting herself be great. I think she's come to grips with that, and Spivey just plays. She comes to play practice, and if you watch us practice, those 2 players love to play practice, along with Julie Weber. You know, it's fun to watch them out there diving around, and I think that becomes contagious.
You told us at the beginning of the season that freshmen, first-year players were going to have to step up. We've seen Evans really contribute. Mia Fung is showing up in the lineup a little bit more frequently as well, so the youngsters are contributing.
You know, you start really with the recruiting process that has gone on since probably 2009, 10, and 11 with the teams we've had here in the past, and the group that just left, that graduated last year, is a big part of why these girls are here right now, and they're some of the better players in the country. And Assen Donovan, Mia Fung, Lauren Evans, you know, and you haven't seen Meredith Bissett yet come up and get a bunch of knocks, but she can really hit it, you know, and there's a bunch of others right now that are contributing very, very well. And Kenya Yancey, another strong player for us. So the future looks well, but you know, the nice part for us this year is we're able to get them in that lineup right away, and they're getting that game experience. There's nothing like experience. So the future plays well for the team, but the problem is that today, we need it today, right now, and I think if we can get everybody into the same focus mode of that today is serious business and that'd be practice time, then tomorrow the game time stuff becomes even easier.
Well, the Bulls will have Tulsa 3 games this weekend. We'll preview that series coming up. When we return, it's a GoPro practice. Our guide will be Julie Weber. We don't need a rain dance today too much, but just in case, we're going to have one during this segment coming up on the Coach Ken Eriksen Show.
Once again, Tampa General Hospital is proud to be named the #1 hospital in Tampa Bay by U.S. News & World Report and recognized as one of America's best hospitals in 4 specialties: cardiology and heart surgery, nephrology, orthopedics, and urology. #1 in Tampa Bay again, and one of America's best. Tampa General Hospital, trusted for our expertise, chosen for our care.
Oh, dare you! Now run and jump.
I got that. Bye, have fun. Peachers. Peachers. Peachers.
Let's go. Oh, back it up. Come on, get back. Come on.
Jesus! We're on Coach Carter.
Let's go. Let's go. What you doing?
This is the part where Coach hits the tennis balls up to the sky and expects us to catch them. Here it comes. Caught it. Here's Kenya on the camera. Oh, I got it! Cradles it. Okay, outfield rain dance. There it is. Oh, feeling it. Rain dance. Want the rain. Rain, go away. Rain, go away. Bring the rain and wash it away and bring the rain. I got it. And spin. Yes. Oh, got this. In the corner. Oh, this is mine. Got it.
1, 2, 3.
Doing it for the run. Oh, wow, wow. Yes, yes. Bye. Rainy day with the outfield.
This is where the legends live, waiting for someone with better innovation. From the brand that reinvented the t-shirt comes the Under Armour Speedform Apollo. This is our rocket ship.
Looking for an individual or family health care plan? Or maybe a dental policy? Look no further than the Tampa Florida Blue Centers in West Shore, Carrollwood, and Pinellas Park. For more information, go to floridablue.com or call the number on the screen.
Coach, we talk about practice being hard work, and it is, but you got to have fun. I mean, you got to show some life out there.
You know, every team needs one. We have a couple, but it is about having fun. You know, we want to work hard, and we also want to have fun doing it. And every day at practice, we have to make sure that we have at least 10, 15 minutes of fun to do things, and that's just take a break a little bit during each section. Every player is going to rotate through some type of fun, whether it's mandatory dance time or whatever. But we have to have that, and I think it's imperative that it's still a game that kids play, and we have to realize that. Even though it's serious business, we've talked about it. The serious part is taking your craft seriously. But if everybody's on the same page or taking it seriously, then everybody can also have some fun together, and I think that's been the biggest part of our successes.
I get the impression on this team that nobody is good enough or smart enough or strong enough not to get taken down a notch or two by their teammates occasionally. Is that true?
There's no thin skin on this team, and if there is, I think we need to build it up. So the aspect of that camaraderie is a really big deal, and you know, as long as it's under control and it's all for fun, and I think this group gets it. You know, they answer to a higher deal than themselves, and they answer to the three letters on their chest, and they understand what being a class of a program is, and being well respected through the country and even in your community. So these guys take it to heart.
Well, this weekend they will go up against Tulsa, 3-game series. We're in the conference now, so the standard format is 2 on Saturday and 1 on Sunday. Coach, Tulsa pretty much unanimously chosen right near the top in the preseason poll in this league, along with USF and UCF. So this is a big one, first home one for the year.
It is a big one, and especially after dropping 2 last weekend. You know, to come up against Tulsa is no easy task. They're coached by a very good coach, Johnny Bogfeld, who actually was on the same Pan Am team as myself and Coach Meacham back in 1991 down in Cuba. So we have a nice history. He's a very good coach, very good player. I guarantee you his players are reflective of that. They're going to play hard-nosed. Pitcher's going to pound the strike zone. They're going to move the ball around. They play fast-pitch softball. So, you know, we're looking forward to the challenge right now.
What do you look for coming off this little break from your team? What's got to be different this weekend?
I think the energy level has to be tremendously different from the get-go, and I think there has to be a sustained energy level for 48 hours. And I know that our team has a tendency to play at the level of their opponents sometimes. That's from immaturity, but I think right now there wasn't a lot of people real happy, you know, after coming back on the airplane from Houston, and I guarantee you that probably the majority of them, if not all of them, couldn't wait to get back on the ball field on Monday to try to get that bad taste out of their mouth. So I'm looking forward to a great rest of the week.
Coach, thanks. Good luck this weekend.
Appreciate it.
Make sure you join us. The field's going to be ready. The weather is going to be great. There'll be 2 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. After that, the Bulls continue conference play, heading out on the road to UConn. And we'll see you soon with another edition of the Coach Ken Eriksen Show right here on Bullscast.